Welcome back to Chanel Titik. Without further ado, let's have fun and boom. And what would happen if the figure of John Wick that we know was played by a woman from Korea? That's a little description of the film entitled Kill Boksoon in 2023. Enjoy watching and check it out. The story will focus on a well-known hitman with focused commitment and a lack of strong determination named Bok Soon, who is on a mission to kill the real Yakuza leader. Boksoon can finish him quickly. But wanting to get a taste of the adrenaline rush first, the Yakuza leader is given a katana to give him a fighting chance. Interestingly, Boksoon has similar instincts and intelligence to the legendary detective Sherlock Holmes, where he is able to hypothesize predictions or guess the results of actions, so that when he sees that he has no chance of winning, Boksoon takes another, more effective method. Early viable option. He's done ever since.
나 장비 좀 바꾸자.
난 뭐대 뭐. この脇差しは400年前で4あってこそしょ
미안.
Unlike the boogeyman who lives in a world of pitch darkness and have no time for healing, Boksoon try to blend in with society and try to live a normal life. Maybe because he has a daughter named Ja Hae-young. Let's call him Jace, who is still in school. So, like it or not, he has to mingle with socialite women so that people around him don't get suspicious.
엄마, 무슨 일 한다고 했지?
It seems that Boksoon's relationship with his daughter is not good, so Jace had to be said to be a naughty boy alias, difficult to manage.
정당하게 경쟁하는 법을 가르칠 거야.
늦었네.
그게 설득력도 있겠다. 그치?
Boksoon himself often hangs out in a shop, specifically for contract killers. There are several amateur assassins there, one of them is named Han. Why are they called amateurs? Because they don't join a hitman's association. In contrast, Boksoon has membership in a criminal organization that houses many professional killers. This organization has some rules and discipline, for one. It is forbidden to kill minors and must always carry out assassination missions, according to the permission of the organization.
이 정도 거물급이면 페이는 얼마나 하는 게야?
뭐 오늘 술값 술 정도는 돼요. 아, 실력 따라 대우 다른 건 사회생활 기본이야.
MK 같은 회사 때문에 우리 같은 사람들 힘들어진 건.
그건 그렇지.
On our way home, we are shown to have quite a bit of Han skills when we Boksoon are harassed by some true thugs, which Boksoon can handle on his own, but as a friend, Han feels the need to help out.
존만한 년이
뭐 이름값 빼고 붙으면 복순서.
The next morning, Boksoon goes to the Make building, aka the building of the organization that houses professional killers. They held training for new or junior would-be assassins, where we will be introduced to a talented girl named Youngji who shows great potential to become a professional assassin.
누구? 김영주랑 또 한 번 맞춰볼 사람?
난 이거.
And let me introduce you to the owner of Make AK, the head of this organization. His name is Kay. Let's call him Chairman Che. He showed 2 envelopes containing 2 different missions, namely the mission in Korea and the mission in Russia, where Boksoon prioritized household chores as a form of his love for his own homeland. In contrast to Winston, the Continental Manager, chairman of the Shea, who incidentally is the leader. At the same time, the owner of the organization still has to carry out assassination tasks because he said these 2 missions are special missions, so the chairman must go to Russia to complete the work.
밥 먹자.
Next, we will see a meeting attended by the organizational boards consisting of several strong people in Korea, where again we will be introduced to a new person who is the deputy chairperson, as well as the younger sibling of the Che chairman himself named Min Hee. This form has an important role in the organization, such as managing and coordinating all the work interests that exist within the organization.
와, 무섭다.
아직 누가 벌인 일인지 아무도 모릅니다.
아이고, 대표님. 뭐, 그렇게까지, 진짜.
Back to Boksoon was summoned by the principal. After an incident where J.I.'s daughter stabs a student at school, Boksoon begins to worry if her daughter has the same instincts or tendencies to kill as she does.
너무 죄송해요. 제가 병원비랑은
됐어요. 누군 돈이 없나. 그냥 경찰 불러주세요.
이유 얘기 안 하면 너 퇴학이래.
Long story short, night came, assisted by Young-ji Jr.'s son, to complete this mission as quickly as possible, but there was a specific request from the client who wanted the target's death to look like suicide, so Boksoon used special treatment for this mission.
나보다 어린 것 같은데. 왜 죽는 걸까? 딱 전형적인 변태끼 몽태주야.
And how surprised Boksoon was when he found out that the target was underage. Besides having a daughter who is the same age as the target, Boksoon also feels that this is a big mistake that goes against the rules of the organization. So at this point, it can be concluded that Chairman Che and his deputy had violated their own rules, so Boksoon chose to cancel this mission. Chairman Che himself seems to have arrived in Russia to kill a mafia leader. Here, we will see the greatness of Chairman Che, who is capable and brave enough to face several people alone.
계약 기간은 내가 정해. 그동안 길복수는.
Hearing reports that Boksoon failed to carry out the mission, Min Hee, who handles clients and work matters, begins to feel suspicious because Boksoon deliberately failed his own mission. Even though the rules of the organization itself clearly state that anyone who intentionally defected or lied, then the penalty is excommunication alias expulsion from membership and becoming a fugitive from the organization.
일부러 규칙을 어긴 거면.
걔가 뭐하러?
This is where we will see how special Boksoon is in the eyes of Chairman Chow, who is partial compared to the other members. Worries arose when the chairman first met young Boksoon. At that time, Chairman Che was on a mission to kill Boksoon's biological father. Boksoon accidentally caught the action at that time, and Chairman Che was about to kill both of them. Suddenly, Boksoon also showed bruises all over his body, which turned out to be his father's doing. He is a torturer who likes to play violence so that Boksoon, who has long hated his father, has the opportunity to kill him and start his new life by becoming a professional killer. Realizing that Chairman Che alias, his older brother, would not dare to assign excommunication status to Boksoon, Min Hee also looks for another way to kill Boksoon, namely by recruiting one of Boksoon's best friends, Sai Han, who happens to be in dire need of money. for treatment of his father. Dan always wanted to join Mick and become a professional killer.
근데 본인은 왜 그런지도 모르는 사람. 불쌍하긴.
Back to the matter of his daughter Jake. Boksoon will be very, very shocked when he finds out the reason why his daughter stabbed his friend at school. It turned out that the best friend had a photo of Jake kissing a fellow girlfriend and threatened to publish the photo, which in the end it was discovered that apart from having no manners and manners towards his parents, Jake also had deviance, aka same, sex, which was really condemned. Dizzy with his daughter's messy behavior, Boksoon went to his regular shop with the junior to unwind by asking for soju and alcohol, which soon appeared Han and other friends, who looked happy after receiving news that Han had officially become a member of Make and had just finished a job killing minors that Boksoon had previously targeted.
다 회사를 위한 결정이라는 거.
너한테 그런 결정권 준 적 없어.
And Boksoon really isn't going to predict what will happen next. When Min Hee calls Han to turn up the speaker on his cell phone, Min Hee says if everyone there can kill Boksoon, then Min Hee will make them all a rank members aka professional assassins, who get top-class jobs which if Boksoon thinks friendship, in business this is more important than work. Yes, if Boksoon thinks friendship in business, this is more important than work. Yes, it was a big mistake because for those who are amateurs and need money, it is more important than friendship.
K 같은 회사 때문에
And clearly not comparable to a legendary Boksoon in detention and friends must die in vain after betraying someone who already considers them a friend, and in fact it's the junior who is more loyal, even though he just got to know Boksoon recently.
저희 큰일 난 거 맞죠?
아니.
Hearing the news that Boksoon committed an intentional violation and no sanction was given by the chairperson made board members uneasy because they feared that this could be used as an excuse or used as an excuse or used as an excuse or used as a weapon for other members to commit the same offense. And organizational rules are no longer respected. It was then that an assemblyman innocently stepped forward to Chairman Che and demanded that he take action. Chairman Che immediately bared his fangs by killing this innocent person right in front of the council members. Returning to Boksoon, who met Min Hee to ask what he meant by involving his friends in this matter, instead of providing clarification, Min Hee actually gave the latest news to Boksoon from the junior, who was killed directly by President Che. At that time, Boksoon was asked to sign an open employment contract extension. He immediately took his pen and killed Min Hee using only the width of King pen.
우리도 지켜야 할 게 많은 사람들인데.
In the end, Leader Che had to kill Boksoon himself, because apart from having killed his sister Min Hee, the council members already knew about Boksoon's transgressions. So if Chairman Che doesn't want to appear weak, indecisive, and indecisive by all members of the council, like it or not, Chairman Cho has to kill Boksoon right then and there. Confusion ensues when an interesting fact is finally revealed. Jace's father is the leader of Shao himself. They used to have a special relationship when they were new to this organization, so it would be very, very difficult for Chairman Che to kill the mother of his child, and vice versa. Boksoon finds it difficult to kill his beloved daughter's burdened biological father.
쪽팔리잖아요, 나한테.
And again, Boksoon does a lot of predictive hypotheses to see the outcome of each attack that will be carried out, where all the results are nil, aka total defeat, because Boksoon himself is very aware that Chairman Che has the ability to kill above himself.
왜? 수가 안 보이나 봐.
Boksoon forgot that Chairman Che had one weakness. The only weakness that no one noticed was Boksoon himself, who from the first time he met Chairman Che had fallen in love with Boksoon and couldn't bear to kill Boksoon with his own hands. So that... At the last second, Chairman Che informs them that Jace is watching them both from CCTV cameras, whereupon Boksoon keeps his job a secret. He had to experience great sadness and guilt when his beloved daughter had to find out about her mother's true profession, shame and sadness, clearly felt by Boksoon, out of fear that her daughter would be disappointed, hated, or possibly removed from her life. However, upon learning that his mother was a murderer, Boksoon was immediately relieved when Jay said something a normal daughter in this world would probably never say.
수고했어.
I feel good. I knew that I would not.